Hello everyone, this is William Lee. Let's begin today's training. The title of today's training is Prompt Hierarchy. The agenda includes 5 questions. What is a prompt? Number 2, why are prompts important? Number 3, types of prompt. Number 4, we'll give you some examples. Number 5, we're going to discuss hierarchy of prompt. Here's the introduction. The methods of applied behavior analysis have been widely used in teaching people diagnosed with autism spectrum disorders, ASD, in clinics, in school, and homes. Libby et al. In 2008 discussed this phenomenon. When teaching new skill or behavior, different level of prompts are necessary to obtain good results. First, what are prompts? Prompts are instructions, gestures, demonstrations, touches, or other things that a teacher or therapist arranges or does to increase the likelihood that a child or client will make correct responses. In other words, it is a specific form of assistance given by a teacher or therapist before or as the child or client attempt to use the skill. Why are prompts important? Prompting in applied behavior analysis, ABA, is a method or tool used to move a child or client with ASD from incorrect responding or no responding to correct responding. When done correctly, prompting increases the rate of responding, lowers frustration, and helps the child or client learn more efficiently. There are several types of prompts. First one is a full physical prompt, then partial physical prompt, modeling prompt, gestural prompt, verbal prompt, visual prompt. Last one is no prompt, we call independent prompt. Here are 2 examples of prompts. Gestural prompt may include pointing or touching an object. Example, pointing to the bus on the road. A physical prompt includes physically guiding or touching the toddler or child to help him or her use the targeted behavior or skill. Example, tapping a toddler's hand which is already on the toy car, or cue him to push the car. Let's discuss the 6 prompt one by one. First one, full physical prompt. A full physical prompt includes physically guiding or touching the appropriate body part or parts of child or client with ASD to help him or her use the targeted behavioral skill. Example of full physical prompt, a swimming pool coach guides a child's arm to demonstrate proper stroke. Here's the picture of an example of full physical prompt of washing hand. Second, partial physical prompt. Partial physical prompt is less intrusive than full physical prompt. A teacher or therapist provides some assistance to guide a child or client with ASD through part of the requested activity. Example of partial physical prompt, a teacher or therapist asks the child to clap hands, and he or she prompts the child by gently touch each of the learner's 2 hands and gently nudging the child's hand towards each other. Example of partial physical prompt is given by Ortega in 2020. You can watch the YouTube video. Number 3 prompt is a modeling prompt. Modeling prompt involves a teacher or therapist demonstrating the prompt first and then asking the child or client with ASD to repeat the task or skill. Modeling can be in person, a video, or an audio example of that child the client with ASD expect to do. Example of modeling prompt, showing a child client how to wash hands, or showing child client how to say thank you when giving a request item. Number 4 prompt is gestural prompt. Gestural prompt involves supportive prompting of using a gesture or any type of action a child or client with ASD can observe the teacher or therapist doing, such as pointing, reaching, nodding, or give information about correct response. Example of gestural prompt: if the child or client with ASD fails to respond to the instruction, please pick up your spoon. The teacher or therapist points the spoon and make a gesture that resembles pick up a spoon. Number 5 prompt is verbal prompt. A verbal prompt involves telling a child or client with ASD the answer, giving a verbal cue such as the beginning sound of the answer, and or giving the direction more than once. Example of verbal prompt: a teacher or therapist may say to cue the child or client with ASD to say map. Or a teacher or therapist say let's go after the child or client with ASD fails to respond to initial instruction of it's time to leave now. Number 6 prompt, visual prompt. A visual prompt is a picture or cue that provides information about the correct answer. Visual prompt may involve a visual schedule, video, photograph, drawing, flashing a car with the correct answer, etc. Example of visual prompt: a teacher or therapist show a child or client with ASD a picture of a child holding a spoon when teaching the child client how to hold a spoon. This slide discussing prompt hierarchies. The least to most prompt hierarchy is as follows: independent prompt, without prompt. Number 2 is a visual prompt, verbal prompt, gestural prompt, modeling, partial physical prompt, and a full physical prompt. The most to least prompt hierarchy is as follows. First is full physical prompt, partial physical prompt, modeling, gestural prompt, verbal prompt, visual prompt, independent. Both hierarchies have its pro and clinical purposes. One of the advantages of using least to most prompt is to avoid using unnecessary prompt, to facilitate prompt fading, and to foster independent skill acquisition. Most least prompt hierarchy is often used in teaching a new skill or difficult skill, and it may help a child or client with ABA learn the skill more efficiently. Here's a summary. Prompt is widely used in ABA services to support a child or client with ASD to learn a variety of new skills, as well as maintaining and generalizing the acquired skill. The most common prompt hierarchy are least to most prompting and most least to prompt. Both prompt hierarchy are fundamental and effective procedure in ABA treatment. Selection of prompt types or prompt hierarchy depends on individual repertoires, skills to be taught, and treatment goal. Here are 3 references. Finally, I'd like to thank you very much. My name is William Lee from Ball State University. Thank you again. Bye-bye.